Calling the Bristol 2-meter net. Calling the Bristol 2-meter net. This is KL1ZA, Kilo Lima 1 Zulu Alpha. My name is Jim, Juliet India Mike, and I'm net control for tonight. Bristol 2-meter net each Tuesday night at 9 p.m., 2100 hours on the 14667 repeater. This net is affiliated with the Amateur Radio Emergency Service, the National Traffic System, and the Bristol Amateur Radio Club. All amateurs are welcome to check into the net. This time I will ask for any station to serve as backup net control in the event that this station is unable to continue.
N4NT.
N4NT can serve as backup net control tonight. Thanks a lot, Adam. I do appreciate that. Are there any announcements or bulletins or any formal or informal traffic? Please call now. I, KL1ZA, have an announcement. I am going to be giving up the net fairly soon. I'm looking for other people to take over as net control or even be part of a rotating net control, maybe once every 4 to 6 weeks. If anyone is interested, please let either myself or N4NT know. Thank you very much. Any other announcements or bulletins? And we'll take any mobile or portable stations with or without traffic. Please call now.
Net control. Please check in and out. Kilo Tango 4, Romeo Sierra, Quebec, Stephen and Bluff City.
Control recognizes KT4RSQ is in and out. Stephen, thanks a lot. Have a good night. Any other mobiles or portables are in and out. And we'll take any and all check-ins. Please call now.
WD4JJ, Jim at Bristol.
KT4SQ, Dale in Bristol.
N4NT, Adam in Bristol.
KD4CCO, Dallas, Bristol. And that recognizes KT4RSQ Stephen is being in and out. WD4JJ Jim, KT4SQ Dale, N4NT Adam, and KD4CCO Dallas. We'll go to the top here and take any announcements from WD4JJ Jim. Jim, do you have anything for tonight's net?
Well, good evening, Jim. KL1ZA and the group here this evening, WD4JJ. Well, I'm enjoying this beautiful fall weather. That's what I'm enjoying. There's something else, but old Dirksey on 5 says it's going to change, though. So anyhow, looks like it's going to be another rainy weekend. No, we're doing fine, feeling good. Just enjoying this beautiful weather. And, of course, mowing a little grass in between the rainstorms. And I got sort of out of sequence with my mowing. But the way it is, I prefer to mow around Wednesday or Thursday. So I'm going to try to catch up tomorrow. It looks like a good chance I can run back over the yard and get it back in shape or in sequence, I might say. Anyhow, enjoying the net. Just enjoying, as I said again, this beautiful weather. Back to net, WD4JJ.
WD4JJ, KL1ZA. Jim, thanks a lot for checking in tonight. Always good to hear from you, and it sounds like you're doing pretty well. You take care, and 7-3 for now, KL1ZA. Dale, KT4SQ, do you have anything for tonight's net?
Good evening, Jim, and all on the net. I really have nothing for the net tonight. I do enjoy checking in every week, though. So, anyhow, thank you, Jim. So this is KT4SQ.
T4SQ, KL1ZA. Thanks a lot for checking in tonight, Dale. We'll talk to you some other time, and you enjoy your night, KL1ZA. N4NT Adam. Adam, do you have anything for tonight's net?
Yeah, good evening, Jim, and everybody on the net. I just want to kind of reiterate what you were saying as far as needing net control stations. Had a couple people come up to me at the meeting and offer to pitch in. Ideally, what I'd like to be able to do is get a few people lined up, maybe have a rotation or something where one person isn't bogged down every week, and maybe we could coordinate a schedule or something. With that being said, if we get folks that want to volunteer to be net control stations, then also like to get one of those folks. Don't necessarily want it to be me or have to be me, but I can form a committee or something through the club and appoint someone chairman, and they could be in charge of setting up the schedule. Be the ideal thing. I think if we could get something like that going, more folks would be willing to participate, not having to have a weekly bog down and that kind of thing. So that would be good. And a couple other things I've got here. At the last club meeting, we had a discussion about our December meeting of where to have that, and some different ideas were tossed around. And one of them that sort of a dominant idea I checked into, and looking at the possibility of Food City on Euclid Avenue, because they have the room upstairs that they do their catering in. I know one of the issues that we would have, having a party catered, or a dinner catered, I should call it, is a lot of those venues require you to pay up front or all as one, as opposed to individuals. Well, I talked to them today, and they said they could set it up to where each individual could pay, and they sent me a menu through email. So I'm going to, probably in the newsletter and then at the meeting, kind of distribute that around and get some ideas that has the prices and everything on it. There's one deal on there in particular that looks like it might suit our needs that would run roughly $15.60 per person plus tax. There are some other options on there we can look at as well, but that seemed to be the one that would, time you add everything in, it would include the meal and the drink and everything. Looks like it might be the better option. So I'll, like I said, I'll put that information out at the next meeting, and as well as the newsletter. And in the meantime, any input about that, if you want to contact me by one of the many means you can get a hold of me, feel free to do so. Now, the other thing, I added a new playlist to our YouTube channel for just miscellaneous ham radio activity, and the idea is to try to feature some different activities around ham radio, any band, what have you. So folks can, who are learning about it in particular, maybe it's a technician, and we put some HF stuff on there and get them interested in upgrading, or non-hams, get them interested in getting a license. So with that being said, this week I'm going to feature the South Cars Net, which that will be tomorrow. I'll broadcast it live on Facebook and then upload it to the YouTube channel for future use. The net starts at 8 o'clock and runs through 1. But we only have about 4 hours that we can run, so I'm going to join in about 9 o'clock with the broadcast, and that way folks can learn about that particular style of net. And I've actually already uploaded a few things in there as well. So anyway, just get on our YouTube channel, kind of watch out for that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to net control there. I've been a little long-winded tonight, but anyway, hope everybody's having a good night. 7-3. It's the N4NT.
All right, don't worry about that, Adam. You gave a lot of information, and that's why this net exists, for information. You take care, and thanks a lot, Adam, and have a good night. and 7-3 for now, KL1ZA. Dallas, KD4CCO, how are you doing?
Well, hello, Jim, and everybody on the net. Well, we're getting along pretty good over here. Yeah, it's been a very busy last 30 days, you might say. But we're trying to get back to normal now. And back to the yard work too, you might say. Yeah, we mowed today. We're still in that 2-day-a-week mode, keeping the grass down. And I don't know, it seems like it's never ending. But I think we're going to get a little relief this week. I don't think we're going to get as much rain as we have been getting, so maybe it'll slow down a little bit. As long as it doesn't quit completely, that'll be all right. I guess that's about it from over on Island Road. So we'll turn it back to net control and say 73s, KD4 CCO.
V4 CCO KL1ZA. Yeah, Dallas, I totally understand what you mean about, you've been so busy, and I hope Donna's doing okay. And, yeah, that yard can get away from you real quick. That's why I wasn't doing the net 2 weeks ago. I was helping a friend of ours whose husband has been in the hospital for 3 months. And neighbors had gotten certain parts of her yard, but they didn't get all of it. And she had a jungle growing back there, so she just didn't have time to do anything with it. So anyway, Dallas, 7-3, and thanks a lot for checking into the net. This is KL1ZA. Do we have any additional check-ins for tonight's Bristol to meter net?
WE4AWJ, Emmett in Bristol.
November 4 Kilo Zulu Sugar, Gary, Piney Flats.
N3QJ, Jimmy in Bristol.
N4DTB, David of Bluff City.
Recognize Emmett, WE4AWJ, Gary, N4KZS, Jimmy, N3QJ, and David, N4DTB. We'll go to the top of this list here and start with Emmett. Emmett, how are you doing tonight?
KL1ZA and the net, everybody listening in, and maybe the space aliens going by. This is WE4AWJ. Good evening to everybody. Well, like Dallas, I've been pretty busy. I'm talking with the yard too, and I hope it does quit raining. I think we can do without it for quite a while. Anyway, I got my yard. I still haven't got my HF back up, but I got so much going on that probably don't have time to do with it anyway. Other than that, that's just pretty much it with me. So with that, we'll say 73 and turn it back to net control. WE4AWJ.
WE4AWJ, KL1ZA. Emmett, thanks a lot for checking in tonight, and I hope everybody's doing okay. And I know you're getting ready to retire, and you got a lot on your plate. So 7-3, and you take care. KL1ZA. Gary, N4KZS, do you have anything for tonight's net?
Not a whole lot, just a hello to everyone checking in on the net tonight. And yeah, got my lawn mowed today. It's kind of out of sequence, like Jim was talking about. I generally like to have it mowed on Friday or Saturday, have it looking nice for the weekend, but kind of got out with the rain we had this past week or so, and but we'll eventually catch up. Hadn't grown as much this week, so wasn't all that bad. Anyway, good to hear everyone checking in. Have had some beautiful weather, good clean air, and no humidity the last couple of days there. Very little. Yesterday was almost perfect. But anyway, 73 to all. God bless. And we'll turn it back to net control from N4KZS.
For KZS, KL1ZA. Gary, well, God bless you too, and thank you for checking into the net tonight. Always good to talk to you, and we'll talk to you another time. This is KL1ZA. Jimmy, N3QJ. Jimmy, do you have anything for tonight's net?
Good evening, everybody on the net. Hope everybody's had a good day. It's been nice here at the campground today. Nice weather, pretty and sunny, and kind of cooled off. Feels pretty good out there tonight. So hopefully the rain this weekend won't be too bad. We don't need any more flooding down here. So with that, I'll turn it back to you. Appreciate you picking me up. Let me be part of the net. 7-3s and God bless all. N3QJ.
3QJ, KL1ZA. Jimmy, thank you for checking into the net tonight. I know you're out at the campground, and hope it doesn't rain on you, and God bless. Thank you very much for checking in tonight. This is KL1ZA. Next person is David, N4DTB. David, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good this evening. Just happened to be listening on the Facebook Live, and I thought I'd come in and check in. Glad to hear everyone on the net, and hope everyone has a good week. And I'm with everybody. I'm been kind of off sequence. Been real busy the past month, so I've been trying to hit the yard about every 2 weeks. So hopefully I can get it to where I can start hitting it every week and make it look better. But with that and everything else, I'll send it back to net control. This is N4DTB.
4DTB, KL1ZA. David, good to talk to you. And I do have one question for you, David, before you go. Is the 700 back on, or is it not?
It's up and running. I had the net at 8 o'clock over there, the Tri-Cities discussion net. So yeah, it's up. So that was I actually had made arrangements to have it on a different frequency, but I heard it was up, so I figured I'd go back on the main frequency.
Thanks a lot, and you have a good night, and you take care at 7-3 KL1ZA. Do we have any additional check-ins tonight to the Bristol 2-meter net? Please call now. This is KL1ZA. Did someone have a stuck mic? I did not catch a call sign. This is KL1ZA net control for tonight's Bristol 2-meter net. Does anyone have any additional check-ins or anything else with the net? Any other announcements or anything else for the net before we close? Including myself, we have had a total of 10 check-ins tonight. I want to thank everyone for taking the time to check in, and I appreciate every one of you. This is KL1ZA, Kilo Lima 1, Zulu Alpha, closing the Bristol 2-meter net at 2119 hours, 9:19 p.m. local, and returning the W4UD repeater back to normal amateur use. 7-3, and good night.